Hello, and welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host, Aurora, and I'm very happy to be spending some time with you today. There's a huge thunderstorm rolling in as I speak, and it's crazy because from sunshine and blue sky, it is turning to this thick gray sky now, and I can see the rain over there, over the hills, coming slowly but surely. Thank God I'm in a warm place, cozy on a couch, and I'm able to be spending some time with you now. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this little podcast of mine here and leave me a review on Apple Podcast. It would mean the world to me. Today I want to talk about the number one killer of your ambition. What is it that cripples your self-esteem, that makes you feel small, that makes you feel unimportant, that makes you think these thoughts of, what message do I have to tell the world? Why do I think I should be doing this? I feel the number one killer is comparing yourself to others. If you look at social media, I love social media. You know that. I love it so much because there I get to connect with you. I get to post videos and interact with all you lovely people out there. But there's days where I peek into other people's success path and see everything they are doing and I'm not doing, and start comparing myself. And it all happens very unconsciously. You just click on somebody and then you go through their feed and you just think, holy, what am I doing? Why do I think I should keep doing what I'm doing? And these awful thoughts come up. And I'm sure it is very relatable to many people out there. It doesn't have to be Facebook. It doesn't have to be social media or podcasting. It can be anything that you would like to start, and then you kind of get going a little bit, but then you start looking left and right and you think, oh my God, like I'm so far from being as good as others here. And this is very important to notice and to stop immediately. When these thoughts come up, when these ugly feelings come up and start consuming your energy and your positivity and your drive, you have to stop it right away and have tools, have things in place that you can do right away in order to feel better and to keep in your tracks. What I like to do is call a friend, talk to a friend, and then not whine about how I feel, but ask about their day and ask about how they're doing and on which journey they are on. And usually that's very inspiring already. And if they ask me how I'm feeling, then I will be open and transparent and tell them what was going on in my brain just recently. And they will help you to get back on tracks. Another thing that you should really learn to do is that when you start doing something, that you trust your intention and your motivation. You want to be good at something. You want to express yourself. You want to show to the world what you have to offer. And you're offering something that serves other people, that causes no harm to other people, but only brings value to other people's lives. And when you start focusing on that mission and intention only, when you face a dark day, when you face a moment of comparing yourself to another person, you will be able to remind yourself of your mission and to know that if you only help one person out there, you are successful already. And if it is two person, you can count yourself lucky. And other people might be very successful too. And try to see them as an inspiration instead of an intimidation. Try to see that they might be focusing a little bit more. They might be engaging in distractions a little bit less. They might take a little bit better care of their physical body and their emotional body. They might be surrounding themselves with people that inspire them and uplift them on a daily basis. It is very important to see who you surround yourself with and to seek approval from the right people and to seek approval in a healthy way. I think it is wrong to say that we shouldn't seek approval because I feel it is a very human thing to do. It's happening automatic. We want to feel like we belong. We want to feel like we're doing good. We want to feel that we're enough. And we want to even feel sometimes that we are influencing people in a very good and healthy way. But you have to seek that approval from a trusted source, from a person that you might be even looking up to. Never seek approval from a person that you don't want to trade places with, if you know what I mean. And the sad part about this is that sometimes the people we love most, sometimes our parents, our siblings, are on a very different path, are in a very different stage of their healing and process and living and everything. And sometimes we cannot ask for help or approval from those people that are closest to us because they are not there yet. Maybe they don't really understand what you're trying to do, and they will try to hold you back. They will limit you with their limiting beliefs, and you will just end up frustrated and confused and lost and not knowing, should I be pursuing my passion or should I just let it go and become a banker after all? And becoming a banker is not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing if you were meant to become an artist or an actor or, a creative personality. So the number one killer, I believe, is comparing yourself to others. Try to schedule time away from social media. Try to use social media as a tool to boost your confidence and to inspire you, and never to compare yourself. Try to consume a little less and create a little more. And again, it doesn't have to be on Facebook, but on a daily basis, ask yourself, am I consuming more than I'm creating? Am I expressing more than just soaking in information and letting it sit on my little lazy shelf inside of my brain, if you know what I mean? Am I just, with your eyes you consume, with your mouth you consume, with your ears you consume? What kind of quality of stuff are you consuming? And what kind of stuff are you putting out there in the world? So catch yourself next time when you feel you're comparing yourself. Catch yourself when you feel you're seeking approval from someone who has no credibility to give you any kind of critique or comment on what you're trying to do. And surround yourself with people that are good for your soul and that are pushing you to become better and not making you feel as if you're not enough. Another thing that I want to mention here when it comes to your ambition, it is very important to, I wanted to say schedule, but maybe scheduling is not a good thing for you, but let's try it out. To schedule maybe weekly, you sitting down at your desk and writing down all the little steps that you've done over the week to get closer to your goal, to your dream. And I want you to go back to all my episodes that I recorded for you so far about your dreams and your goals. If you go onto my website, theborealisexperience.com, you can, at the very top, put in keywords, and then it spits you out the episode that you need for your specific mood or questions. And I want you to listen to the episodes about your dreams, because if you keep track of the little steps that you took over a week, you will see over time that this is very motivating and that you will keep that beautiful new habit. And this in turn will get you closer to your goals and dreams. And it doesn't really matter how you approach, like how you take those little steps. It can be talking to someone who has done it already, who is successful already. It can be reading a book about what you're passionate about and about the goal you want to reach. It can be meeting up with people, strangers, on Facebook, in Facebook groups, and bombarding them with questions. It can be all sorts of things, but small little steps that you can track and know that at the end of the week, you have become closer to your goal and your dream. And those little steps will compound over time and will transform into big steps. And one day you can look back and see, yeah, you've done it. You are there. And it only took a little bit of discipline, a little bit of self-awareness, and now you got to where you wanted to be. The better you know yourself, the more confident decisions you can make, and the happier person you will be, and the happier person you can be to others here in society and communities on planet Earth. I'm always there for you. You can always reach out to me on Facebook. I launched my Patreon profile here recently where you can connect with me directly. We can have a little Zoom session. You can pour out your heart to me, and then we can find constructive ways to get yourself out of your mess. We can also meditate together if that is something you would like to try. I'm sending my love out to you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to listen and to share these episodes with people that you love and respect. And I will be out there very soon again. Bye-bye.